Hello, and it's GNL movie review. It's been so long, so long. But for this movie review, it's Pogi and myself, Fondrego604, and what we are reviewing is the latest offering from the MCU, in particular in the movie verse, and that is The Marvels. And Pogi's been just it's been hard for him to contain. Like, he wanted to talk about it, but he couldn't talk about it. And
Did
now
last
he has
Thursday,
someone
guys.
to talk about it. Yeah, well, hey, you got to give us time to watch it, Pogi. Pogi's always like the first one to watch everything. So,
I have to.
yeah. So you know what? We'll let him talk. Pogi, your initial thoughts on the movie.
There, spoilers alert. By the way, spoiler alert.
So huge spoilers. Everything. If you haven't watched it, just stop the video right now. Pause it here. Go get your tickets. Go watch it. Come back. Leave this window open, and then you can continue it after you watch.
Okay.
It. So anyway,
I'm gonna start off.
Please.
I'm gonna start off with the movie. That. Yeah!
Okay, we're not even gonna talk about the movie. We're just gonna go straight to the credits review.
You have no idea how long I've been holding in. I've been holding that in for a longest time. The movie was good. The movie was okay. It's not my favorite. It was entertaining. It's not the worst. But the ending shook me. Did not expect that. I was waiting for Marvels is coming back again. No, we get Beast. We get Beast. For the first... Oh, wait, I just messed up my monitor. Sorry. Yes, dude. Did you have any... Like, you probably saw spoilers, but, like... Did you see this coming?
Okay, so okay, so Bogie watched it on that night. I didn't, but I happened to come across some tweets here and there, and I saw the X, and I was just like, God damn it, I read it. Why did I have to read it? But I didn't read the particulars. So you know what? At some point in this multiverse, everyone knew they got to talk about X-Men at some point, right? Because all these things were happening at Marvel or at Disney, right? Like they acquired 20th Fox. Deadpool's coming out, and
Logan.
then so Wolverine's gonna be in there. So all this stuff is happening. So Fantastic Four, all this. So Doctor Strange, right? You had they brought in Patrick Stewart, right? So it's inevitable it's coming. But of all the movies,
left field,
of all the movies that were coming out, I was just like, the Marvels, really? Anyway, So I digress. But okay, where do you want to start with the movie, or do you really want to talk about it?
You have no idea how long I've been holding that in. That X-Men is finally here in Marvel. Oh, I messed up my screen again. Dude, not gonna lie, when Beast showed up, I was like, it was only 5 people in the theater, and I legit said, "Oh fuck."
Okay.
But no. But to be honest, I had no idea. But like, not gonna lie, they've been like mentioning mutants for a while now. Like, we saw Professor X in Miss Marvel. We got to see some sort of like teasers of mutants. They mentioned like Wolverine on a newspaper. They mentioned the word mutants already in Miss Marvel in the end. But totally, I didn't see this coming with Beast. Actually seeing him in the Marvel universe in front of my eyes.
Of all the characters, too. Of all the characters. it was beast of all things.
Yeah.
So
Movie was good. That's all I say. The movie was okay. Okay, let's talk about the movie. Let's talk about the movie.
Talk about the movie.
Sorry.
'Cause
I got so excited, bro.
I want to talk about it too, but let's get the movie out of the way because and we'll put bookmarks. So if you want to talk about
X-Men is here.
We'll have the bookmark at the end. You could go if you want to go now. Go straight to to the last bookmark, and we'll talk about it.
Beast. The movie itself, it was okay. It was all right. I mean, it's not my favorite, but it was. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I really enjoyed seeing three of them as characters working together. Training their abilities together. I didn't know who that person was. The main villain. I forgot her name already. With the hammer, and she had
the successor to Ronan the Accuser. I have to look it up.
I forgot her name, but I
forgot her name too.
I kind of felt for her because she was fighting for her people. Like she was trying to take away whatever Captain Marvel took away from them, like water, the sun, everything. Like everything was destroyed because of Captain Marvel. But I really enjoyed freaking the place where they all sang. I love that part, by the way.
Oh, the water world, yeah. Like that's how the language is, right? Yeah,
I love it. Yeah, if you just speak regularly, they don't understand you, which is crazy.
If you sing, if you sing, you're good. So, okay.
But I enjoyed Parks. I enjoyed Parks. Park. What's his name? The K-drama guy. I love him. He's one of my favorite K-drama actors in the K-drama scene. So it's awesome seeing him in a Marvel movie.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he was in. That's what his thing was with the K-drama.
Oh, dude, he's in so many K-dramas. Oh my god.
Prince Yan, that's his name.
You're married, dude. It's
that was a good part. It was just like, wait a minute, and she also tried to justify it. It was more of a political thing.
Yeah.
It's just trying to justify it. I'm trying to look here. Darben, that's the character's name. Darben. Zaw Ashton. Yeah, so there's a lot of backstory that they didn't get into with the Skrull and the Kree there, and what happened with the Kree Civil War. I'm guessing they're gonna elaborate more on at some point of the Kree Civil War. Hopefully they do that. But okay, so I enjoyed the film too. I think it's one of the best films to. I had a Guardians of the Galaxy vibe from it. If you think like the comedy and the mixture of comedy and kind of the space things and everything, minus the traits of music and all that that you get with the Guardian Galaxy. But that's what I kind of got with the comedy and everything, right? The scenes were well made. They had some good chemistry there. And I think Amon Villani, Miss Marvel, she was my favorite character in that movie because you kind of feel like her, right? She's like, she was so starstruck. She would come out of nowhere like, oh, did I make it? With Nick Fury, and so I think she had her comedic timing was very well done.
Yeah, her as a kid interacting with Captain Marvel, like her idol. Yeah. But I gotta say, Captain Marvel is a baddie. I love her. I'm in love with her.
Yeah.
She's in my top 10 MySpace favorite.
I like Brie Larson. I remember when Brie Larson got Captain Marvel. I was kind of like, okay. I liked her as a character.
Mhm.
Especially I liked her on Scott Pilgrim. Um, and there was other movies that I'm trying to think. I can't think off the top of my head. But when she got Captain Marvel, I was like, oh, interesting. She got Captain Marvel of all people, right? But she's been holding it well. Um, because Captain Marvel is kind of a tortured character if you think about it, right? Her memory's wiped. She's trying to figure out things. She's got these powers. Now she has big responsibilities in the universe. So she really is kind of a tortured character, lack of a better word, but
Mhm.
in that sense. So it will be interesting what going forward what happens. Uh, I'm hoping there's a season 2 with Miss Marvel and they explore more about her
They
character.
didn't. They usually they'll say like the Marvels will return. Did they say that? Because I left. I left right after.
I kind of knew that there was only one
Yeah,
mid
but I
credit
didn't get to.
scene.
I didn't get
I
to
think
go like toward the end. Yeah,
let us know in the comments what
if the
what
Marvels are coming back, because like I
yeah
really like the Marvels. I really like the idea. I really love Captain Marvel. I she's so strong. Like I love her a lot. But just seeing them all three together is pretty awesome to see. Like
yeah yeah
um,
um
shout out to Maria too, Rambo.
mm,
Yeah, I was
uh
kind of sad that they had to split up in the end. She had to sacrifice herself. But now it's okay. It's a great sacrifice because the X-Men are here. Oh, I messed up my monitor again. How does do that?
okay, hold on before that. Uh, okay, a couple of your favorite scenes in you said you like the planet, the singing planet.
Yeah, the singing planet. I also like the cats eating everyone.
Yes, that okay. The cat scene. Okay,
It's very smart.
I remember in the trailer there's a bunch of cats, and I remember when we were reacting to it, I was like, "What the hell's with the cats?"
Hmm.
Right? And I know there's Flurkins, right? But I was like, "Oh, the army of Flurkins? Okay, well, what is the army of Flurkins?" Right? But I didn't. It caught me off guard. Like when they did the eggs, and it was just like
What
the
is that
eggs were
egg?
in
Yeah,
the
what is
yeah. I
that?
was like, "What's infestating the thing?" Right? And so, and it was so funny, like the cat's just swallowing things like left, right, and center, and then just spitting it out like a hairball
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
But it's like actual people or things. But that the whole scene of the cats is, yeah, it was a good funny moment. I appreciate. Um, and then the whole story, it was not, it was a very very fun story, good interaction, good chemistry, uh good explanation of what is it, saber, right? Yeah, that's what they
Oh
call the
yes,
station. Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, because I know
The
in
space station.
I know in okay, internet, be calm. I'm gonna talk about Secret Invasion just a little bit. You don't have to be mad. You know, you don't have to bring up the, the hurt that you got from it. But I'm just stating some facts. Is that I was wondering how that thing worked where Nick Fury came down from space, and I thought it was a spaceship. But now I know it's a freaking space elevator. That's what that it's connected by a laser. Uh, so it was kind of cool that they explained some of that. Uh, Yeah, but overall, I liked it. It was enjoyable. A good popcorn movie. I'm if you love the
Good one.
MCU, it is worth it. Like it is worth it.
It
Don't
wasn't
worry,
bad.
don't be disappointed. Yeah, it
I
was
I
actually
I
enjoyable. I
really
was
enjoyed it.
laughing. Yeah, I
Yeah,
was laughing. I was interested in the story. There were really good, funny moments. Some things will pay off, especially if you've been following the characters
Miss
through
Marvel.
yeah, through the MCU storylines. It will some will pay off, especially if you love if you loved Miss Marvel, you'll love you'll love the Marvel.
The relationship that they have together is amazing. So I would say watch it. It's a great movie to watch. And also the X-Men is here. Bro, legit, bro. I once
Okay.
Beast showed up, I'm like, what the fuck? That's exactly how I sounded like in the theater.
Okay. All right. I'll make a note, Hoagie, when you're editing this, or whoever's
Bleep,
editing this, put a
bleepy.
bookmark. This is where we bookmark the.
Yeah.
Well, don't put X-Men. Just say Poggy's favorite part.
Oh my
um.
god.
Okay. So we know how Poggy reacted. Uh. Okay. I knew that the second or the actually, you know what we forgot to talk about was the Hawkeye. Part 2.
Yes, that was huge
okay,
too. That was huge. Yeah, let's talk about
change
that.
the bookmark. Change the bookmark to later. This is not about the bookmark. No. First, we got to talk about the Hawkeye thing.
Hawkeye, yeah, that was so sick because
That threw me off guard too.
Bro, it gave me like when I saw Miss Marvel, I was like, holy shit, she's freaking Nick Fury from like Iron Man 1.
Yeah.
It gave me that vibe. So like, dude, it's coming.
Yeah.
The Young Avengers. It's coming.
Young Avengers. And I was wondering when they were going to talk about that too, because a lot of outlets have been theorizing, and a lot of people on Reddit and everything theorizing about Young Avengers. And I was wondering how they're going to introduce that because
there it is.
Yeah. So how long that will take, who knows?
Hopefully soon,
but
because
it will be an ongoing.
Hopefully soon, because we don't want to wait 10 years. And Miss Marvel right now, the character, she's gonna be old.
To grow up, yeah.
Kids grow up fast. You guys have to do it now.
And it'll probably be a Disney Plus show. That's what I'm thinking.
Series.
Yeah, series. It's going to be a Disney Plus series. That's my thoughts on it. I don't think it will be a movie, but it's nice to know that they're forwarding that.
It's crazy.
That storyline.
Crazy.
Okay. Whoever's editing this, now you can put the bookmark.
X-Men is finally here.
Okay.
In the flesh. We see it in the flesh in a Marvel movie, and it's coming, and it's here.
When did you first had the indication it was Beast?
When I saw the blue fur.
See, I heard the voice, and then I saw and I was like, and I knew I kind of had a feeling, okay, this is not a normal hospital, because you get that sci-fi, the sci-fi.
It gave me Inception vibes if anyone watched Inception.
But the set, right? Like the area, the room that they were in, it was very high tech, right? And then I heard the voice, and everyone knows it's that Beast voice, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just hear it, and I was like,
no,
that Beast, because I knew Beast did hospital stuff, right? He's a doctor.
Yeah. He's a doctor. Yep.
Yeah. So he's always the one who's, if someone's injured in X-Men, they bring him back to the mansion. He would be the one treating them, right? Unless it's him. So and then when I saw the flash of blue, I was like, oh wow, they actually put an X-Men character in here, right? And then he started talking, and then talking to Monica, and I was just like, wow, that's a major push for X-Men now. Like, I don't even know how they're gonna do this, because they already established this is another parallel universe, right?
Yeah.
So again, this is all leading up into what is that? Secret Wars, and was it the Battle Planet or whatever it is, where all of them kind of converge, and so yeah, I wasn't in my theater was empty too, so it'd be interesting to hear if there was any reactions from a full crowd, but I know that the latest reports that Marvel's was disappointing at the box office, but I think people are still hurt from other MCU stuff. I think we'll pick up after. But yeah, I'm more now. It's like the ball's in now it's in their court. They gotta do something now, right? They
Give
gotta
fans
announce
what they
something.
want. Give fans what they want, Marvel, please. I want more. No, like I'm just so excited, but I didn't get to, like when I got home, I didn't go to Easter eggs and like look at like what
Yeah.
people think yet. I haven't done that yet, but I don't. So who's Monica now? Like is she?
Captain Marvel. So in the comic, Monica became Captain Marvel
Oh, she's Captain Marvel there still because she was Captain Marvel in
in the
the
comics.
also in the movie, the other movie with
No,
Fantastic Four, wasn't she?
no, she wasn't in what
No,
movie?
in
Not the Fantastic Four.
the movie. Fudge. What movie was Doctor Strange? Was it
Oh, in the yeah. She was
with Professor X and Jim from The Office was
in the
there,
other
and
in the multi-universe.
yeah,
In
yeah,
another universe.
she was Captain Marvel there,
Yeah.
right?
So yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But it's overall knowledge that even before the movie Captain Marvel came out, everyone kind of knew from the comics that
she was Captain
Monica
Marvel.
at some
Yeah,
point was Captain Marvel, right?
yeah.
She inherited it. But the twist that the MCU did was that she just passed away from cancer,
Hmm.
right? And then they went straight forward to Marie, right? Or
Maria.
Maria Rambo, right? So they kind of skipped over a Marvel in
Hmm.
that sense, right? Because I think what's she's called is it Photon or something like that?
Uh,
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. But yeah, so they kind of forward it to her. Uh, uh, no, Maria. No, yeah, Maria, not Monica. Monica's the daughter. So Monica. So they skipped Maria, right? Who was supposed in the comics she was Captain Marvel, but they just went forward to Monica.
oh
It's
yeah,
so
yeah.
confusing, man.
Monica the daughter.
GGPC. Yeah, the daughter. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah. So I forgot where she had different names too. Um, I like how they were try to get her name down too throughout the
Yeah.
whole thing. Yeah.
Doctor
Doc,
something.
doc, Doctor
Doctor
Marvel
Marvel.
or Professor Marvel or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, she's actually my card
Photon.
in.
Yeah, she's Photon.
She's my main deck in Marvel Snap right now.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, she became Photon on that. But yeah, it's a little confusing with the Marvel comic book line because they kind of retconned the character many times.
Yeah.
So I guess that's an easy character for the MCU to play around with because there was so many retcons in the comic. Um,
But I don't know, man. As a Marvel fan, this is very exciting news, man. Not gonna lie, like we finally get to see it in the flesh in a Marvel movie, not anything else. Like this is a
okay,
Marvel movie. Movies, Marvel Studios. It's here. They're here.
in the
They're,
universe, but not in.
yeah,
We'll see what happens, right? Remember,
they're on the door knocking. It's here.
I think there'll be more X-Men when Fantastic Four gets
Oh,
established.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
There's
don't know the
still a lot. I
timeline.
think the
I
time.
don't
Yeah.
because it's been messed
Uh,
around.
yeah. I think there's rumors that they're changing it up because of the performances of um not performance like acting performance, but the as far as financial performance of many of the MCU content. So they're thinking of moving things around. We'll see what happens. I'm This video is not about critiquing the MCU per se right now, but I know that Fantastic Four is at the end of one of the phases because I think that introduces Kang into like as the big baddie. Because right now Kang is not. Kang is everyone knows he's the big baddie, but he's not been introduced as a big baddie yet.
Mhm.
Like he was just in one movie and then he kind of went away. Um, it's like Thanos. I remember when Thanos was introduced, right? Everyone knew he was the big baddie, but he wasn't
Yeah.
introduced yet
Mhm.
as a big baddie yet, or implied yet.
Did you hear the rumor or the news about Fantastic Four?
No, what?
They offered Pedro Pascal the leading role of
Oh
the
no, hey,
Avengers.
you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. He has contracts already with Disney, so it's not like he's gonna be another one. He's gonna have
Fan
the
favorites.
yeah the or no he's gonna have the dual the I well it's- what would be the trifecta? He would actually have the trifecta, I think, as a Disney character, a Marvel character, and
The
a
Last of
Star Wars
Us.
character. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, it's good.
I call that the trifecta. You know who has that now? Um, what's her name? Who played Mulan? Who voiced Mulan?
I don't know.
Oh, Ming Na Wen. Ming Na. Ming Na Wen. Oh no, she already had it because she was in Shield. So yeah, so she has kind of the trifecta of Disney. She's been a Disney character, she's been a Marvel character, and she's been a Star Wars character. So she's one of the rare trifecta of the Disney properties. But yeah, that'll be kind of interesting. I'm I guess. I think they'll be doing a good job. It's just, you know what? Fantastic Four is going to be really under pressure because of all the past movies. The same
I
with
love everything.
X-Men.
I love everything with Jessica Alba and Halle Berry. Wait, Halle
um,
Berry's X-Men, sorry.
even X-Men to an extent. Like, I remember when X-Men first came out, I was like, "Oh yeah, that's awesome." But then I kind of got more disappointed the more the movies came out. I didn't mind the X-Men Origin. Was
I
that the
like that
one
one.
when the young? Yeah, when they were young. I didn't mind
Younger.
that one. I was actually okay with that one. But after that, I was kind of going, yeah, I was meh. So so I'm interested on what Kevin Feige has, uh, as far as in line for X-Men in there. But
I don't know.
yeah, man.
Every movie that released though for Marvel though, like it hasn't been really that disappointing. Like I'm still entertained by each like Marvel. Like it's not like the level of like Endgame or it's not that type
No,
of level, but it's still enjoyable to watch as a Marvel fan. Like I've
yeah,
enjoyed it
yeah.
from like
Like
Black
Quantum Mania
Panther.
was how did you feel about Quantum Mania again?
I thought it was
It
funny.
wasn't. Yeah,
I thought it was funny. I thought it was good.
yeah,
It wasn't my favorite, but it was still entertaining.
yeah. I think what
Um,
I think as a generalization with fans is that that level has been set. With the Avengers Endgame and you're like, damn man, like I never thought a movie. I never in my life would I thought a comic book movie would make me cry at the end, man. Never in my life I thought it would never make me
yeah,
cry. But I was crying like a bubbling like boy who dropped his ice cream.
yeah, it's good. It was
I was a
good.
wreck.
It was good.
Yeah, I was a wreck. But that line has kind of been set, and I think the pressure. I don't think I would hold up any movie right now in this current phase up to Endgame until we get Avengers,
Secret Wars.
Kang Dynasty, and yeah, at the end, right?
Yeah,
That's when I would be like, okay,
it's
I
showtime.
wouldn't
It's
hold it.
roller coaster time. We're going
Yeah, the
loop to loop
roller coaster.
everything.
Yeah.
That's what
That's
I'm
where,
like holding tight. Yeah,
yeah, that's where
yeah, yeah,
I would be very critical of the movie and be like, if it's not up to that par, like
yeah,
you
yeah,
set that bar, it's got to be up there, right?
yeah.
But any of these mini, like all these other in phase movies, as long as it's entertaining, comedic, it
You're
doesn't
having a
have to
good
be the
time.
greatest. If it moves the story, the overall arching story, I'm kind of good with.
Yeah, me too. Like if you're expecting like or Love and Thunder or Black Panther 2 or like this latest the Marvels like to be in the same level as, Endgame, then nah, dude. Don't don't think like that. Like I've enjoyed every single movie that they release,
Yeah,
and it's been
yeah,
a good time. And each of them has been like super fun to watch, so.
yeah, yeah. And you know what? Even for Black Panther too, like man, to,
Namor.
to
I need
to
more of
do
Namor.
oh Namor, but no, but even to maneuver, especially
Mhm.
with what happened, right?
Isaiah. Yeah.
Yeah, they were able to further the story still, uh, but still, deal with what happened and but still have that story kind of move forward. So, well, you got to give them credit. Like, man, the expectations, like, ooh,
Yeah.
so they don't. Kevin Feige doesn't mess around, right? So,
I'm excited, man. I'm excited, dude. They're here. They're knocking at the door. They're ringing our doorbell. They're here.
I think Bowie's just happy that he can let it out.
Not gonna lie, bro. I mean, we've heard the freaking X-Men theme song in the freaking Marvel movie, and how hyped were you, bro, when you heard the theme song for X-Men, dude? I was shaking, and now we actually saw the beast. Beast, dude. I need to see Cyclops. I need to see I need to see everyone. Cyclops,
Yeah.
everyone,
It'll,
bro.
you know what? Everyone, it'll be interesting who they cast, um, for this time around, um, because
Professor
a
X
lot
is
of
still the same to say.
maybe
I can't see anyone
we'll
else playing that role, bro.
it's true, but
Legit, I can't see anyone else play that role.
Patrick Stewart's getting up there in
I
age, so
know, but
so
he's he's him.
yeah. But so overall, I again would you I would say I would recommend watching the
Totally,
Marvels. Yeah,
totally.
I would say it's worth the money.
It was
Yeah, not
funny.
it's not the greatest thing from the
It's not
MCU.
Endgame.
Yes, no, it's not Endgame, but you will get if
Money's
you're
worth.
low on MCU fun, like your MCU content has not been fulfilled. Like Secret Invasion didn't do it for you. Possibly, we're in the middle of watching Loki, so don't mind us. But maybe Loki didn't fill you up. You needed more. But as far as the Marvels, it will fill your content until the next one. Which I don't know what is the next movie. What is the next one after the Marvel?
Oh, I don't know, bro. I know they've been
Uh,
moving around the timeline since everything's
timeline
been delayed.
after.
Um,
Yeah, they did delay things, but I'm wondering what is next.
Thunder,
Thunder
whatever something.
happened.
Blade is still delayed again. That movie's forever delayed.
Yeah, that I remember that. It was a little bit that kind of sucked too because I was kind of looking forward to Blade coming back,
Yeah.
especially since they talked about it, right?
Yeah.
So here's what
Deadpool 3, probably the next one.
yeah, they're saying okay. So what if that's the next MCU content wise season 2 that's coming out Echo, but it's not exactly it's in the MCU, but they said it's kind of separate. Um, oh, here's one for you, Pogi. X-Men '97, the cartoon.
The cartoon. Yeah.
Yeah, so that comes out.
Agatha. Agatha, for those who watched
Oh, Madam Web is the next technically
and
February 14th.
Craven too,
Craven's August, so Madam
of
Web's
next year.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Craven's or Deadpool's technically July for now.
Well, I can't wait
Uh,
for that movie. Holy moly.
yeah, so I think Deadpool 3 would be because I don't know. I guess that's going to be the MCU. Are they gonna go the MCU way? I don't know what Deadpool 3 would be in the next, as far as in that.
It's an MCU movie, no?
Hmm?
It's not Sony or anything. It's MCU, no?
It is technically in Marvel Studios, but remember, Deadpool was not in the MCU universe, right?
Well, now it
So
is.
how is this a continuation of the Deadpool storyline? But then they just say it's in the MCU, or he somehow gets into the MCU, because you know how Deadpool is, right?
Mhm.
He breaks the fourth wall, right? Constantly. So it could be just like a She-Hulk, where you know they change everything. It's like, hold up, and then they break the fourth wall barrier, and the next thing you know, they get into the MCU. So we'll see. The next one, if you really go by the official, like, movie wise, from Marvel Studio, is going to be Captain America: Brave New World, and that's 25.
No, I can't wait for that. So here's main phase 5. Echo, Deadpool 3, Agatha, Captain America, Brave New World, Thunderbolts, Blade, Daredevil, Born Again, and Ironheart. Those are the main phase
Okay,
5.
so then Agatha might be the MCU, as far as MCU storyline is concerned. Agatha would be there. Um,
Yeah.
I consider the Sony Marvel relationship very. It's a tightrope, because of because Sony has some liberties. Like, if you think about Venom. Venom's kind of in the MCU, but not really
Not
in the
really.
MCU. Yeah,
Yeah.
so eh,
Have you seen Venom in a Marvel studio? Because I know we've heard
yeah,
voices.
technically Spider-Man, the last Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, No Way Home, right? Because he
You're right.
he he pops out at the end, right?
You're right. I remember. I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, but then he pops back to his universe after, right? Because
I did remember that.
technically
Yeah.
Doctor Strange repaired everything, right? So, see, so how do
Yo.
you? Yeah, so how do you? Is he technically in the MCU? Is he not?
Technically, I
I don't
would say
know.
technically, if you're in the
Like,
movie, yeah, I think,
yeah.
dude, we have a lot, man. Like, there's a lot coming out, and can't wait, dude. Like, if you're a freaking Marvel fan, dude, just come back, man, because X-Men is here. It's coming.
25, 2025 is going to be a busy year for the MCU, movie wise.
Fantastic Four,
Blade,
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts, yeah, and Captain America, yeah. So Captain America kicks off a whole bunch of films. So we'll see.
I wonder if we're still going to do this, but hopefully I want to look back 2 years from now, and I want to see what we say and where we're at 2 years later. I want to say, instead of like X-Men is here, I wonder what I'm gonna say 2 years later.
Yeah, we'll see. Very, very interesting. Well, let us know in the comments. What are your thoughts? Thoughts on the Marvel? Okay, thoughts on the Marvel, but for Pogi, let them know what you think about the X-Men. All your theories. You can share it with you. Um, make sure maybe he'll reply to some of your theories, and you can have a nice discussion with him on it. And what you're looking forward to the MCU, and to bring you back. Um, Hopefully we'll have more. I guess maybe we'll have some reviews on. I guess the Echo, possibly. Madam Web might be again in the future. So as far as the MCU is concerned, we'll maybe have a movie review of what's coming out again. Godzilla.
It's coming out. I can't wait for that. Because not this Friday, the Apple
Yeah.
TV one.
Oh, okay. So
It's a
maybe
TV
we might have
series.
a reaction. Yeah, TV series. So I don't know if we'll have a reaction or a watch along. We'll see. We'll do something. But regardless, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, and you'll find out what we're gonna react to or review next. And also, if you love the video, if you love Pogie's reaction, and you said "oh fuck" in a dark, silent theater, hit that like button. So let him know that he's not alone. But until next time, we're over the time, right? We can say that on YouTube. If not, editor,
I said
blank that
I
out.
said I said it 10 minutes in the
Oh,
the
geez.
episode
Okay,
already.
it's gonna be censored. Anyway, until the next GNL movie review, as always, have a good night, and we'll see you next time.